For the first 32 years of my life, I called the Delmarva Peninsula home. So it seems only fitting for episode 1 to go back to where it all began. The Delmarva Peninsula is made up of the eastern shore of Maryland, the state of Delaware, and a sliver of Virginia. It is surrounded by the Chesapeake Bay, the Delaware Bay, and the Atlantic Ocean. This is where I grew up, and every summer meant two things: schools out and crab feasts. Catching crabs is a Delmarva pastime, which is then followed by inviting family and friends over to enjoy some freshly steamed crabs. Now that we no longer live there, we make sure to take at least one trip back every summer and visit with family and friends, and of course spend some time on the water, crabbing and fishing, and enjoying the spoils of our time on the water. The start of our trip was slow, to say the least. It was a seemingly endless loop of putting on the trot line and taking it off. There we get one, maybe two if we were lucky, but that was about it. Then we made the best decision we could. Remove the trot line. What is a trot line when it comes to crabbing? Well, to start, both sides have an anchor and a buoy in the middle with a long rope with a chain on each end so it sinks, with cinch knots attached every couple of feet with chicken necks on them. Then you have your rope, which attaches to the buoy, then your buoy, then your anchor, at which point you want to hold it to get the rope nice and tight. You don't want any slack in it when you drop the anchor. Now let's get to the crabbing.
Oh, you had it too.
You got him.
Yeah, get her. Her.
Put her in there.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yep.
Whoop,
And you.
I didn't miss that one.
Okay. 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 Got it. Man,
Thank you.
no, that's not a key.
Oh, get that one. Oh, I'm not losing this one.
That was the bigger one.
Chin and scoop.
If anyone was curious what an uncut run looks like, this is it. This would have been a decent run for the day. Not the most amount of scoops, but a pretty good amount. You'll see every now and then we'll knock them off instead of scoop. That's to get a juvenile crab off the necks that could otherwise be producing keepers. When we do get a keeper, we throw it into the empty orange bucket. So when we're all done with the run, we can measure them and make sure they're all legal, which is 5 inches in Delaware.
Yeah.
I'll get you out.
Many sponge crabs are around here. If it's a female and ain't pregnant, she's probably never getting pregnant. See the ugly crab.
Usually you get a bunch of sponge crabs like last week of April, first week of May.
Mm-hmm.
And then they all, I thought that was just like their regular breed. Maybe they breed again or something.
These are the sponge crabs we've been talking about. They're not some entirely different species, but rather an egg-carrying female given the nickname sponges because, well, the eggs look like sponges, and man, have we caught a lot of them.
Oh, it's a sponge, so it's not a maybe. Female.
How about that one?
Female. Sponge.
Well, back to crabbing.
This guy's coming right over top of our trot line. Do you not see what's happening here?
He's about to come over our line. Right here. Right to that ball.
How do you not see that?
That's the whole thing blocked, Bob.
Sure. Got the whole thing blocked. No, just go around us on the backside, not where we're going forward. That's a good one.
It's a good topper.
Mm-hmm. Am I holding it? Drop it. Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. Go with the current. Let's leave those in there for now.
Now that the day's over, it's time to get to steaming and get to picking. Put in the crabs into the steamer. The traditional recipe is 1 part beer, 1 part vinegar, and 2 parts water, coupled with Old Bay every few layers of crabs. Once the steamer's full, top them off with some Old Bay. We'll let them steam for about 20 minutes. Putting them in a cooler, keep them nice and hot. So every time we get some new ones out, they're nice and fresh and warm and ready to get picking. This is by far the best way to spend a summer evening on the Delmarva Peninsula.